the cows. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What about now? Can you hear me? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. I'm gonna ask if you can hear me right now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing 1 2 3 4 5. Testing 1 2. 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 Fuck. Damn. Damn. Can you hear me now?
Hey, Spider, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, I was just speaking about emotional intelligence, man, but I was just letting them know, just getting the grip where emotions and strengthening themselves where something that triggered them is the way to strengthen their emotional intelligence to be able to deal with things more effectively and positively. You know what I'm saying? So just remember, man, when something make you mad, sit back and take time to ask yourself, why did that make me mad? Why did that upset me? And why did I get so out of character about that? And what can I do, you understand me, when this come up again and I can handle myself a lot better and deal with things a little more differently, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta pause before you respond because a lot of things, man, we just respond to fresh off the head and our emotions get in the way of. So we got to start getting control over that, man, because once you get control of your attitude and your emotions, a lot of things will start happening for the better for you, man. And I'm going to live in testament to that because a lot of things I don't react to the way I used to. And I remember there was a time in my life I just reacted and gave whatever bad response that I could get to the situation because that was the only thing I knew how to do. Now, calls and best things start coming to mind and overflowing, and I deal with them, the best way that I can, and that right there has saved me a lot of trouble, and it saved me a lot of grief, and the people that's been glad with me and buying to me and living for me or whatever on the side that's been doing this time for me, and it saved them a lot too, as well. So, try to find some kind of way to get a grip on that, and it'll be another time we'll talk about some different things with the emotional and intelligence part of it, man. But I just want to share that because a lot of things happen to us in life, and we go with it off of import.
Yeah.
So most things that got something to do with life ultimate situations, it deserve a pause, man, and your best response. So try to keep that in mind when you're dealing with trying and challenging situations, y'all. What's up, man?
Now, I was gonna say, you know what I believe? I believe that we was grown to respond to certain things a certain way that we think is normal, right? Especially on impulse. I believe that we was grown to believe that this was the right way to respond with certain shit, right? From the people before us.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like a lot of people that we looked up to, a lot of their responses, we didn't know it, but they was high. They was high and drunk, but we didn't know it. But they gave a certain kind of response, and we looked at them as men, so we believed that as men, that was a normal response. So our subconscious tell us to respond that way when that may not have been the right way. We not knowing that the people that we looked up to, they was high when they responded the way they responded. They was high as a motherfucker. So we took that, and incorporated that in our upbringing, and we believed that when certain situations pop up, that was the way that we were supposed to respond. That was the normal response, and then that became a part of our general makeup. That's the response to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how we supposed to respond. And we after effect, we just accept whatever come with it, but we responded the right way. You know what I mean? Um, that's I believe okay, take for instance your pops, right? May rest in peace, Pokey. You know, um, he had a lot of wisdom. He had more wisdom than a lot of people that I know, and you know, um, basically, like, I mean, he wouldn't have said to respond that way, but I know there's others that you looked up to other than Pokey, right? So, like,
Yeah.
how did because I always want to know, like, our responses are similar at the beginning, but at the end, the outcome is different. So, what Pokey, like, what kind of that's your pops. What kind of in his rear interview, what kind of like what did you get from him when he was responding a certain way to certain things? I mean, like talk about him because I always wanted to know that myself. You know,
Uh, yeah, man. Yeah. Let me see. Man, my pops, man, he was a straightforward dude. You know what I'm saying? And just thinking about him and thinking about my grandmama, his mama, and my granddaddy, his daddy, they was all straightforward people because they all came from a straightforward background, you know. But I could tell they response for other people was different from the response they gave to their people, meaning that they knew how to respond to people, but they choose to respond to the people, they people a certain way differently from other people because this is the language that they had been talking in the household for so long. So my old man, he was a thinker, man, and he wanted you to be straightforward. But his form of communication, it really wasn't the right form of communication, and that's something that I inherited from him. It's something that I'm assuming my brother as well as my mama, we all inherited from my daddy because he didn't really respond in the way that uh, he could have just thinking about it now. But his response was enough to let you know, which turn you needed to make and how to go about doing it, you know what I'm saying? Because my old man, he was one of the type of people that I ain't got time for the go around the corner stuff. Look here, man, we finna go right to it. Bam, 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 bam. This is it, this is it. This is how it's done, this is how woo, woo, woo. And that's it. You know, and you know, so you didn't have to look for him to sugarcoat nothing, man. You know, he was gonna give it to you right straight. But my old man was the kind of dude, man, that took things as they were, and that's how he took with them, man, as they were. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was how my old man
yeah.
was, man. Yeah,
Okay. Do you believe that
yeah.
it kind of I mean, do you believe it affected your upbringing like do you believe that he left you with a distorted perception of life, or is it spot on, or in retrospect, what do you think about how his thought process and his handling of things? How do you feel like it affected you?
Oh man, with his handling the things, he got me ready for what I was participating in as far as being the street dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it just let me know that, you know, this is how you deal with something. It ain't no other way to deal with it. But it walked a lot of my understanding as far as life because I felt like things needed to be done cut and dry. I didn't see no in between. I didn't see no middle part of it. I just seen it black and white. It was no color involved in it. You know what I'm saying? And with me growing up that way, I dealt with everything and all my situations the same way. I just try to give much rational thought toward a lot of different things. So, you know, you had to be either or. You know what I'm saying? You know, with my old man being disabled and all that, you know, I didn't understand that I didn't have to direct my anger or my discomfort with his disability in a bad way. but it made me real brutal, man. It made me real mean for people because I used to see the mean stuff they did to my old man. You know what I'm saying? The mockery, how they used to make fun of how he walked and how he done things. So it made me real, real bitter, man, towards the opposition, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like if you wasn't walking in this life a certain way, and I was gonna deal with you a certain way. But my old man always, try to help me channel those thoughts in a good way. But I think that he just went about it too passively. You know what I'm saying? And then, during the time that we was coming up, man, they didn't have all the opportunities that the people have right now to do different things, to meet different people, or to be able to experience a lot of different experiences on life by going a lot of different places in life. You know what I'm saying? So with my old man not having the ability to do a lot of things, a lot of other children fathers did that had a father at home, it made me adapt to the street life even more because I wanted to be something that my daddy wasn't able to be. You know what I'm saying? There was somebody that was respected. But I could have went on and played football, box, basketball, anything, and get that kind of recognition and clap because I was good in sports. I was good in school. I really wasn't no bad kid, but I just took my old man disability and used it in the wrong way, man. Instead of being a scholar, it made me somebody that was, turned me to a street dude, man, and kind of ruined a lot of good parts of my life. It didn't ruin all of them. It ruined a lot of good parts of my life that I could never get back, man. So that's what took me from that point to this one, man.
Okay. I feel that. That was kind of deep. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right there. Okay. Hey, you still there? Damn. Damn Wi-Fi, man.
Run it back.
Yeah. Okay. You still there?
Yeah, I'm heard now. What you say?
Okay. I got a kind of left field question. I'm gonna chunk at you, man. It's kind of left field. I'm kind of in myself right now, but I'm kind of, it's me. Uh, okay. We both can attest to the disadvantages of gang life, right?
Yeah.
Um, just what if you had to say with some benefits from it? Because I've seen a lot of benefits, but I want your perspective on the benefits of gang life. I mean, we're not trying to glorify it, but I want to see what the good parts of it. You know what I'm saying? And how do they weigh against the disadvantages?
Man, listen, I don't have, nothing bad to say about gang life because uh, a gang ain't always about the bad things. You know what I'm saying? A gang could be a gang of Christians, a gang of Muslim brothers. It could be a gang be doing something positive. But what I learned from being in the gang is I learned about responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I learned, camaraderie, man. I learned what loyalty is. I learned what betrayal is. I learned what, brotherhood is. And I learned the ins and outs of survival, man. You know, it taught me about survival, man. It taught me how to care for somebody else other than myself sometimes.
Yeah.
That's not saying that people should be a part of a game to get all these skills or to get the things that we got the benefits from it, but it's just saying that I can't speak down on it because, you know, had I not participated in the things I participated in, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. Because it took me to go through things, trial and error, to become the guy that I am. So I don't look down on it. I just suggest those who are not in the game to not get in the game, and those who are in the game, you know, that can't get out and try to do something that's positive to help others, man, stay away from games or stay out of trouble that the game life got, you know, up ahead if you continue to do it in the bad way. You know, if you're in the gang and y'all doing good and y'all helping older people and feeding the people and working and doing whatever, man, hey, man, more power to you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just suggesting that the people that's joining the game for the wrong reasons, man, to rethink your situation and to try to get away from it, man, because the end result is something that you don't want to see, man. You know what I'm saying? And I already, you know, told y'all before that, hey, man, this right here is a long, lonely road. And in days like today, man, I really wish I could be free because I can't really express myself. I can't really live like I want to live. I can't really do the things that I want to do when I have so many things that I can do, you know what I'm saying? To get people to understand my situation, to try to help me with the best possible, you know, solution to some of the things that I'm going through, or things that I'm stuck with as far as during time. And it's hard to find somebody to really take the time out to say, hey, man, I'm going to give you a shot, or I'm going to believe in you, you know what I'm saying? So I got to try a whole lot harder, which I don't have a problem, to get myself heard, to get myself recognized and respected for being somebody else that's really understanding in the moves that I'm making from this point forward, because I know I made a lot of wrong moves in my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I know that I've done wrong, and I know people, you know, think that everybody in this position is, you know, trying to con them out of something or trying to play them out of something. My situation is like, man, I got 34 years of the fitness.
Have 1 minute left.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that I can do to play my way out of here. My time here has been over. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody but God. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not playing on man's time no more. I'm playing on God's time, because I done did my time here. I done did over about 75%, 80% of my time, 90% almost. You know what I'm saying? So I done did my time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not playing on man's time. It ain't nothing that I can come or trick nobody into believing. I'm just doing this out of kindness of my heart to get myself together, get myself at peace with life, man, so I can present something different to people, because I done did everything I could, you know what I'm saying? And I done destroyed the world in a way that I'm not even proud of doing, man. So that's the reason why I'm reaching out, trying to do a lot of things that I'm doing. But hold on, it's been a hang up.
Securus. Goodbye.
All right. I'm gonna close the phone up anyway.
Beat by rule on that banging shit.
See, baby Cash, he was a youngster. He grew up in the South. And yes, he grew up with both parents, but they had went different routes. And see, now Cash, he had a brother. They always fought each other. But don't you get it twisted, cause they always loved each other. Okay, now here's where the story changed. They had moved to the west. Pop told him do his thing. He trying to do his best. He trying to raise his brother. He sticking at his chest. He trying to flirt with girls, and he ain't 10 yet. And by the 3rd grade, he seen a lot of things. He seen his granny shoot her husband, it was close range. He seen his uncle stab a nigga, man, that shit insane. So when he moved back to the south, yeah, he had plenty game. But this shit ain't no game. This shit here real life. He even moved out to the north and start earning some stripes. He ripping Trey 5'7" cause was like only 11. Then went back to the north and cause that start breaking them off.
You know what I'm saying? This a gangster among gangsters. Yeah. A monster among monsters.
She ran his time, lil' baby cash 12. He ran her causing hell. He in and out of juvenile, but kept his pockets swell. But now he back up in the south and he getting it on. And if you try to take his paper, he popping your dome. See, baby cash, he was a menace. No, he didn't start it, but he finished. Yeah, he was focused on the beat, just getting his name up in the trench. The streets had turned him to a beat. Now he was gone up off the leash. His name was moving through the streets. Now he respected by the G. See, he had shootouts with Jamaicans. And in his crippin' with no fake. He pulled up on them, left him shake. Yeah, he would strip him like some bacon. Yeah, he
Yeah, I'm back, man. But a lot of things I saw good out the game. Like, well, it showed me what not to do no more. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't know nothing else, I know what turn not to make no more. You did?
Right. See. Yeah, I'm glad we took a break. I have to recharge my phone. All right. Say,
Yeah.
you know, I had did like 29 and a half years, right? So I had a plan to hit the ground running, right? So I didn't see they were gonna put me on GPS and leg monitor and all this whole shit, right? You know, I was one of the first dudes they put on the, you know, there wasn't no predator that they put on this little program, right? So I'm saying it severely affected the plans that I had, the book that I wanted to get published, all that was set back. The nonprofit that I wanted to start, all that got set back. And what I'm saying is like, okay, when you get out, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have you on the same little program, right? You're not expecting. I don't think you're expecting what to expect when they put you on the program and how much it's gonna halt you. But now what you knowing from just me telling you how much it stalled me. Tell me what would be your first 6 months. Now remind you that you own this ankle monitor and a GPS monitor. So it's only so much you can do. So imagine you in that situation, you just getting out. Your first 6 months. What you doing?
Oh man, say, man, I had my plan this go around if they would have let me come on, right?
Right.
I just need me a computer, man. So
Is it?
what I'm gonna be doing is a computer, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do my book thing. I'm gonna put my nonprofit organization together, and then I'm gonna do some connecting the dots with a lot of different people that can understand where I came from and try to see where I'm going. That's willing to advocate for what I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, for those people right there, I'm gonna incorporate what they got going on, what they feel like I need to be doing as far as directing my message in the right form and put that in what I got going and let that all play out together. I'm gonna be putting some things together, for non-profit things to deal with the kids, to be a mentor to them, somebody that they can come to for advice. And before I get off the bus, I'm already have some set up to where I can talk to some kind of kids and advise them on some of the things that they can do to be better as people and not get in trouble. So some of the other things I wanted to do, man, besides spending time with my family and getting to know them all over again and letting them get to know me, man. I want to be able to find some kind of church or some kind of something to keep my balance, man. And the reason why I feel like that is because we all need that. We all need that balance, man. But man, I'll be writing my books, man. I got 1 million books in my head, 1 million little children books, 1 million inspirational books, man. I want to talk to the ladies. I want to talk to the fellows, man. I want to talk to the kids, man. I want to talk to the guys that coming to prison, those that's waiting to come to prison, those that don't know their fate or where they gonna go. Man, I got so much to say to the world, man. So much that I want to share, and so much, man. I just want to give back. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that the last thing we did when we were young, man, we did them out of instinct. You know, off of what we thought the world was really looking for from us. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we was, like I say, we was a different kind of dudes, man. And we had a chance to be on our shoulders with some lot of sharp dudes. Look at Rico, man. Rico was saying things in 1990 that people still not saying right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at my mind, man. At this time we were kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know exactly what we were doing and what we were going with. But that thing, if we would have had somebody that takes the interest in us and see the potential in us and pull us away from the things that we were doing and showed us how to do something else different and a better way, man. Look at the thing we could have done, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we didn't have. You're right.
Man, you know, yeah, man. So, you know, that's what I want to be able to do, to take the little dudes that got that kind of potential, man, and show them it's a different way, man, because boy, somebody would have came and told us, they just think we would have been up on the cut. See, we had never seen nobody do no 20, 30 years. We always see them do 5 years, maybe 6 years at the most. So if somebody would have came up and told us, man, you're doing what you're doing, man, you'll do 30 years down there, and you'll do 35, 40 years. Man, you know, that would have made us like, what? You can really do that time? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't believe
that's how I open them.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't get fun when it comes to the conversation to get jobs up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To deal with the dude, we ain't seen it in a long time. To get us to the fight, we ran us to destruction. Like we used to always listen to destruction. We ran us to destruction because we thought that made us, solidified us as men. You get what I'm saying? I ain't interpretation of what a man was all wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? What a man was all wrong. We was some fools, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, but we thought that was being what a man was supposed to be. We thought being tough, running niggas down, doing this, that was made a man a man. You know what I'm saying? That don't want to make no man.
You right about that. Yeah. Say, all right, look. Say, what? Look, okay. I got another one for you. This gonna require some thought because this is some shit that we ain't never discussed. Never discussed. What's your take on racism, religion, and politics? I got you thinking.
I'm like this, right?
I got you thinking.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Man, like racism. You know, racism is it still exists, man, but not as it used to. And I feel like racism is overrated these days, man, because a lot of blacks that had a chance to get to the mic. A lot of blacks that had a chance to become millionaires and see a lot of different parts of life that we had never saw before. You know what I'm saying? So that means that the blacks and all the minority people didn't have a breakthrough to where they not the minority no more. You see what I'm saying? So if
Right.
you're not making what you're supposed to make or doing what you're supposed to be doing, it don't have nothing to do with the white man. It got something to do with you. So I don't believe in racism part because it's all on us, and it always has been all on us. You know what I'm saying? It's just that if we decide not to take that opportunity to make it happen, then like I say, it's all on us. You know,
Okay.
racism still exists, man, and it still go on in a lot of different places. So, I'm me personally, I'm not racist, but I'm aware of racism. You know what I'm saying? So I always have been the type of person that if you came at me, I was gonna come at you. You know, but I don't believe this was as bad as it used to be. As far as
But you believe it still exists?
yeah, it still exists. It still exists. Believe it. I see it. It still exists. Hey,
Hey,
politics, like, hey, whichever one, with the strongest argument or the strongest hold or whatever going on, that's who's gonna win.
whoever got the best argument.
It's just satisfied.
You saying whoever got the best argument gonna win?
Yeah, they gonna win because politics gonna support whatever cause, whoever put a shot on support. You know what I'm saying?
So you basically saying like in the courtroom, like in the courtroom, you got the DA and you got the lawyer. They politicking, and whoever got the best argument, that's who gonna win.
Yeah, that's a win. Yeah, that's a win. And that's how it is in everything. Everything got politics in it. The job got politics in it.
Yeah.
Like employee, everything got politics in it. You just got to be able to deal with them accordingly in the way that you need to, so that however it unfolds, you coming out on the good end. But religion, I think right now, man, religion play a big part in what's going on in life. So our days being shorter, everybody killing each other, and everybody seems like they're against each other. It's like nobody have principles or morals or kind of standards to stand on. And I think that's a big part of life. Everybody needs some principles and morals and some standards, man, and that balance with whatever kind of God they believe in, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think without it, they leave a man just wide open for whatever, you know what I'm saying? And anybody that just got whatever ties ain't the type of person that, you want to embrace anyway, because if you don't believe in nothing, man, you just run rapping like a savage, man. And I don't want to be around you if you don't have no principle or no morals or no kind of standards, because that's what, I think life is based on, you know what I'm saying? Those type of things to keep a person glued together. And what we dealing with today is the days, society, and the people, man, they don't have no principles or no morals, so they kind of scary because they running off of whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my thing on that, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, the little dude rapping. What's the little dude name that be rapping on the thing? He kind of got something. What's his name? I hear this little music. What's his name?
You say who? What say it again?
The little dude that's rapping on the little tapes that be rapping before this come on. What's his name?
He be rapping on Well, he be rapping on world.
On this little thing that we own. He rapped the intro.
That made that song for me.
Yeah.
That song, my song. Yeah, that's great song. That's great song. Yeah.
Is he still rapping or is he what is he doing?
Nah, he awesome. He rapping. He doing videos. He got a lot of stuff. He got a lot of stuff going. He just came from California. I think he just came from California not too long ago. But, he got some things. Shout out over there to Tag Visuals, man. He do videos. He make movies. He do all kind of awesome stuff, documentaries and everything. That super gonna do everything for me when I came home, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's great though. That's Tag Visuals, man.
Okay.
Shout out to Tag Visuals, man. Yeah. That's who wrote the song for me. That was part of the gangster soundtrack to my book, man. You know that book that I dropped about my autobiography too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That too, man. Let me tell y'all my gangster's autobiography, man. It's that Barnes and Noble. You know what I'm saying? You can get it on Apple ebook, and Barnes and Noble ebook, a lot of other places except for Amazon. I can't get it to my Amazon account. If anybody know how I can get my password set on Amazon account, then you can drop that up in the box too. But yeah, you can get my book, Gangsters at Barnes and Noble up on the Baby Cash Houston, and somebody tell them about your book, man.
My book is called it's issues with my book, you know, because I ain't getting nothing off of it. You know, it's some things in my book that, you know, they got a law called the Son of Sam that where you can't really make no profits off anything you was convicted of, and you know, so it's not I'm not listed as the author. But it's called 1991 AD. Welcome to the Real World, and it's sold on all platforms, and it's written through my brother's name, but you know, I ain't, you know, like how you say the world was it's got everybody turning against each other. Right now, me and him, we kind of at odds. You know, my older brother kind of envy me, but that's a whole nother story. You know, he kind of envy me, but it's called 1991 AD. Welcome to the Real World. It's a good book too. It's rated 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's sold on Barnes and Noble, Amazon. Yeah, you can even get the motherfucking Walmart, Ready Kitchen, whatever that shit is. You know, it's a thrill ride. You know, yeah. All right, say. Okay, I'm sure that a lot of people can see that you got a lot to offer children if they're gonna listen, right? Okay, and to especially children that was in the same position with you. Some of them had wise fathers, some of them ain't had no father, but the ones that did, you've been in prison for a while. You've been in there like 5 years longer than me, right? If you was an ordinary law-abiding citizen, right? If you was an ordinary law-abiding citizen and you was reading about Baby Cash, right? You read about them back then. You kind of hear about them now, and you're looking at this platform, this podcast, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You a law-abiding citizen, and okay, now you know, but imagine you're a law-abiding citizen. Why would you support Baby Cash and his release back in society? Give me like, I mean, like, no, you're a law-abiding citizen, but you know you. But put yourself in law-abiding citizen shoes. Wow. I know you thinking. I know. But I mean, tell me what.
It's not hard, man. I think they should support me, man, because I'm the epitome of change, man. You know, I'm the definition of redemption, and they could benefit from having someone, you know, who didn't walk through the storm and hell, and saw the bad and experience, you know, the storm, just to know the troubles of having an experience and what to do and what not to do, you know what I'm saying? So they should support me, man. You know, not only can I be a benefit to you, man, but the grown ups as well, you know what I'm saying? And I can be used as a vessel, man, to guide and to show people that, you know, there is such a thing as addiction, that somebody that, you know, that has changed their life around, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, but same influence that I had, same influence that I had, you know, to destroy my neighborhood, my community, man. You know, that's the same influence job I want to use to build a better community, you know what I'm saying? You know, and then, you know, they should support me because I'm proof that people can change, and I'm the one to show others who are headed down this same path that they don't have to, you know, see this side of the road, do what's right. So they can start right where they from, you know, to start doing right. And I'm the, you know, I'm living proof of the change, man. You know, I'm where the change is. I'm where the change is. So, you know, everybody can change. And I'm a person that has those parts of life and transition from a bad world into a different world because my thinking is different from what it was at that time. So I feel like they can support me for those people, man, and a lot more, you know. But I think they should support me, man, because change freedom, man, and I'm a living example of that. You know, that people can change, man. So people do want to do better, man, and I'm that person, you know.
As your close friend, as one of your closest friends, your brother, I can testify that you have changed. I remember, I mean, you was kind of living for your time like I was. I remember when we were in Goree, I was in Goree, you had just got certified in the county jail from the juvenile detention to face your charges, right? I remember your last letter to me before you actually got certified. You say, man, you say, man, hold on tight, man. It's gonna be a long journey. And I never forgot that. And I thought, until my as years went by and as the journey got longer, because I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was just gonna do the low 7.5 and get out. Right. I didn't know what prison was going, you get in there and you get tied up into the penitentiary tree, and it's hard to avoid, as a man down there, if you then went and then you didn't succumb to extortion, all this shit, then them people excluded. But when being a man, it's easy to get caught up in the penitentiary trend down there. The things going on in prison, the things the regular guys do. It's easy to get caught up and it's hard to get out of it, right? And we both, got trapped up in the penitentiary training. But I've been seeing you lately, and I've been checking you out. It's like you veering away from it. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of made me think of that Tupac line and say, but I'm not losing touch with my homie. But he say he losing touch with his homie, the changed man. I promote change, especially positive change. Because in the beginning, we was pure destruction. We was pure destruction. I mean, purely counterproductive. I mean, nothing good was gonna come from us back then. So for me to see that how you've evolved and how all our homeboys how they molded and evolved or what they turned to, that's it's kind of phenomenal, man. It's kind of I think about that every day, like because I'm still trying to change. I ain't just changing fast, but you changing at a fast rate, man, and that's kind of phenomenal. I'd have to give you flowers on that for right now. You know, that's I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed like a motherfucker. You know, um, yo, something else I want to touch on, because I think he spoke with you a time or two. You know, uh, the Charleston White dude. Okay, I don't like. Don't get me wrong. I don't like a lot of the stuff that he do or say, right? But I'll say the man is he kind of like a prophet. I ain't gonna even lie. A lot of the stuff that he say, I look at the underlying meaning and the underlying stuff of what he doing, right? I don't necessarily like his approach, but he kind of on something, you know. I mean, I don't think I would have said that 15, 20 years ago, maybe 25 years ago. But yeah, uh you know, and I won't speak too much on that, but I'll just say, he kind of different, you know what I'm saying? Um, so 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 what do you do? Like, how do you spend your time in there? Like, what else do you do? Do you write letters? What do you do? You try to formulate books, or what do you do?
And what do I be doing?
Yeah, to buy your time in there, because I know you don't do what you used to do. I see that now. None of that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, man, what I do is, man, I try to stay, keep my mind, out of here, man, most of the time, because what go on here ain't what used to go on in prison, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, focusing in on here, you'll find yourself miserable, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's hectic, man. It's hard.
You still there? I think you went out. Either you went out or I went out. Damn.
Boy, I know I've been done whole 50, man. I at least got to give myself a chance, because if I don't give myself a chance, why should everybody else give me a chance? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I started thinking about five, 6, 7 years ago, man. I got to give myself a chance, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, that's why I've been angry. So what I do is see what's going on in the world and what's going on in the news and what's happening. And that's why my mind formulates around my books or whatever it is that I'm trying to do. The thing about that is, sometimes, man, you get a good break, and sometimes you get a bad one, man. And being that I spend so much on my mind to be away from prison life, it's all on the people that I deal with and the people that I associate with. Sometimes I got that motivation, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I got that support, sometimes I don't. So people don't understand, when I finally have that support, I got so many things I'm trying to force in one situation, because I want to make it come to life. Because I just sat back on it so long, it's overwhelming to some people sometimes. So I'm just trying to figure out a lot of different things, man. I can get my fast break into life in the mainstream to be able to exercise everything that I know because I got a lot of things that I never get a chance to talk to people about as far as the things
You
that I
have 1 minute left.
you know, just like a lot of us that know a lot of different things and they studied a lot of different things and analyze a lot of different things, and we never find too many people that have been through that kind of analysis or that kind of studying to know what we know. So, you know, when you find somebody that's on that level willing to learn what you know or you willing to learn what they know, you know, that's a treasure, man. But yeah, man, it's just I be thinking about different things I can do, man, because that's where my mind be at. And not being able to do them be sometimes sad, man, but and like I said, you know, you just gotta keep on pushing, man, and just stay in it to win it. It'll come to life one day, you know what I'm saying? Just can't never give up. When I come back, I got something I need to say, and then I'm gonna let them go.
Thank you for using security.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Yeah, he was 14 paper chasing, and then they sent him to a place. Yeah, TYC, he hit that pavement. He met some niggas who were crazy just like him, and they start hanging. Yeah, they was crippin', they was banging. Trey 57 GYGC on the set, that's what he named. Yeah, they was riding on niggas, chunking up the beat with all that flame. Oh yes, you had to put in work and earn some points you wanna claim.
You know what I'm saying? Real gang. No. We're a product of our vibe.
See, now he out and free. He only 15. He out here robbing, stealing cars and all kind of things. But then he got a girl pregnant, that didn't mean a thing. Yeah, he was still out in the streets, just chasing the cream. Yeah, he was still out in the streets, just living his life. And he didn't know that one day it would come with sacrifice. Yeah, he was out there thugging, living in that midnight. Until the judge caught him, gave that boy 50 to life.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? It was only 16. You know what I'm saying? Judge give you 50 to life at 16, that's crazy.
Beat by rule on that banging shit.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got another question I just thought about while you was on break. Okay. Change, anybody change affects everybody around them, right? Your change, your metamorphosis change. Okay. How does it affect the people around you or the people close to you when you change? I mean, you know, everybody, you know, when somebody's living a certain lifestyle, that's what they want to see. That's what they want to hear. Like, for instance, a lot of people may come to the podcast, they want to hear some straight gangster shit, and some killing shit, and you know, some counterproductive shit. How you deal with that?
Again, I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you.
Okay. Now I'm saying when you check, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, what you say? Yeah.
I said when you change, you affect everybody around you. That's with anybody. Anybody that's been living a certain lifestyle, when they change, they affect the people that surround them or the closest to them, right? How do you deal with that? You know, because like for instance, some people may want to come to the podcast. They want to hear some straight gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? When you trying to change, and I know you can't really just feed them what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? How do you deal with that?
But man, it's like this too, man. You know, I know everybody like to do controversy, man. You know what I'm saying? But when you just paid the dudes and went through some pain, it's just like being shot in your eye. You know what I'm saying? It ain't losing your eye or losing a piece of your face. You ain't gonna want to talk about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know that, yeah, they think that it's fun and they think that it's all good until you get to losing a piece of your life in it. You know what I'm saying? I done lost 34 years of my life in here, man. Ain't nothing real cool about this. You know, and what made me snap, what made me get the reality part was of everything was first I saw the homie Low. I saw him, he went crazy down here, right? And I started thinking, damn, man, you know, I don't want to go crazy. When they shipped him, I was really feeling like, man, it ain't even no more of us around no more to understand the shit I understand. There ain't nobody understand what I understand. My homie, I know my homie. Going on.
When you hold on. When you speak, hold on. When you, I said now when you speak about when you speak, yeah.
They do why I'm sacrifice myself for the people that ain't even my dudes. You know what I'm saying? You know,
right.
I mean, they mindset ain't even like my mindset. So, you know, I want to say that, but let me say this here back about Charles Spider. Say, man, look, I don't, you know, deal with him as far as the internet thing because that's his thing and that's what he do for whatever reason he do. That's him. You know what I'm saying? The internet thing, that's him. But on the flip side, I love the nigga and I appreciate the nigga for coming and scooping me up during the time when I was down on my luck. I didn't, you know, I had just got a set off, you know what I'm saying? I mean, say, man, I'm talking about everybody seemed like they had then disappeared on me. I had just came through a hard time, you know what I'm saying? Boom, him and Sane pull up like, nigga, get in. Come on, we got you, man. Don't worry about it, homie. You know what I'm saying? We got you. Come on, woo, boom. And they scoop me up. That's around the time that I caught up with you about 3-4 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, there was a time that I needed somebody, and man, they came along and gave it to me real. You know, and he don't even involve me in that. You know what I'm saying? Because our relationship built on some other things. You know what I'm saying? We don't even talk about his beef with him, this beef with him, or what he said to him because that's something else. When he be building up and going over there across the world to talk to the juveniles, to help all the old people, to help all these grown people do things and do better. You know, this is what the people on the thing don't see. This is what they don't see.
Yeah, I see that.
Taking time out to fly across the world and to give these people some good advice or to help people. All man, the dude help everybody in the world, man. You hear what I'm saying? Really.
I see that.
Man, he say, man, he go all around the world, pass out food, clothes, give people. Man, say, man, the dude help a lot of people that people on social media don't see him do. So that's why I appreciate him because I know what he do on the flip side. I didn't talk to I don't care the people around the world with him. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
I appreciate him screaming me out. He don't like you and like a few other people. You my home, but you know I'm in a penitentiary. You know, you don't ask me do I need this. You tell me, say, homie, I got some for you. I'm finna shoot it over here to your mama. I'm finna shoot it over here to you, man. And that's how he do. You don't got to think what you ask me do I need something for. I'm in a penitentiary. You know I ain't hustling.
I know you need.
Yeah, I'll be shooting money out to y'all. So
right.
What ask you, man, homie, you need something for? What kind of homie you is? You in the penitentiary, you done been down here. What you gonna ask me? Do I need something? You know I need something. You know I ain't doing no hustling. You know I set to the background. I ain't gonna ask nobody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, go do that for nobody, man. But
right.
everybody talk to Charles today, say he don't say, man, he already know. Say, look at home, I sent you this. You know, don't worry, you need this. Say, no, I know you ain't gonna say that. I know you gonna say that, but I say this anyway. So if you do need something, then you got it to get it with, so you don't have to worry about nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
appreciate y'all, man. Him, Train, do the same thing. Say, homie, boom, I'm gonna shoot you this. Mama got this here for you. I shot that. You know what I mean? Nigga don't ask me what I need. Nigga already know, hey, man, my boy down there, he's straight up. He can't live. He won't live. I can't give him everything in the world, but we're going to look something to say, hey, homie, I thought about you. That means a whole bunch to me because nobody don't owe me nothing. You dig what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know, for the record, don't nobody owe me nothing. I appreciate anything and everything that people do for me. The time that they give, the money that they give, whatever they do for me, homie, I appreciate it because I had all kind of money down here. You know what I'm saying? I done been all the way up. I've been all the way down. You seen me when they folks took all my property. I didn't have no shoes. You shot me your Nikes over there.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't got no shoes. When you see me walk through with no shoes on, you was on automatic. Before
Got down and cried. Man.
with me. You know
Yo, yo, yo.
I mean, we always done had to kind of understand it. Well, hey, man, whatever corner you hit, man, if you slip, I got you right here, man. And that's the type of people that that I am. That's the type of people I like to surround myself around. So my reason for coming to get you to walk this walk with me, homie, is because we both trying to grow. We both trying to get there, man. And I know you still dealing with life, and you still dealing with life, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, with me seeing some good and some things, it's my duty as a homie to come to say, fam, come with me over here for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what this like. Let's walk this out. Because I think this is the direction that I'm going. This is the direction that I'm headed in, man. And I want you to be with me over here. You know, and that's just us renewing our relationship as brothers, as friends. You need what I'm saying? Say, hey, man, there's something better for us to be doing because, my nigga, I don't want to be getting out of you out to be in the things that'll hurt me to my heart. Not to be able to do the things you do or to hear you say, damn, man, I can't do this. Nigga, that hurt me to even say that to you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga,
Yeah.
you me having it my way, nigga. You know, I make way out of no way. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the few dudes in prison that ain't been in prison. You understand what I'm saying?
I can attest to that.
Man, I can't do this. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying, man? It's hard for me to say that. It's like me crying, bro. But I know you understand because you didn't see me up and you didn't see me down, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Sure, goodness with you. And it don't feel good to tell nobody, man, I want to do this, I can't do this. But anything I had in my mind that I wanted to do, I can do it because my name is what it is. I'm that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
Yeah.
man, a lot of them things I had to let go on because I want to come home, man. You know, these niggas can be tough down here. They can do whatever they want to do to say, man, they can have this here. I done did this right here. I done did everything you can do in prison, man. I'm sick, bro, and kiss the man. You did say, man.
Yeah.
Say, well, I done did it all. I mean, I done had all kind of money. I done did everything like they say, go drive a car, and I drove a car when I was in class. You did what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm ready to get out this place and experience life, man. Go spend some time with my grandkids and start building my world on because I don't like asking people for nothing. I don't like begging people. Now, be on lockdown right now. Man, I don't want to eat this shit that everybody that played all in and played over and did all this here, man. You know what I'm saying? But this is the part of being in the Pennsylvania, man. And this is the part of something that I got to put in my head and learn how to deal with it in a way that, hey, man, it's not going to affect me later on in life because, hey, you know, I didn't learn how to overcome it. You get what I'm saying? And these are the
Right.
things that, you know, a lot of people be dealing with when they get out, man. But yeah, man, it's just a whole bunch, you know, that I have to face right now, man, that a lot of people don't understand. So I can't ask nobody for no money to put on my service. The these calls ain't free. I just want to talk to the world because, say, man, I really do want to help some people. I really do want to see some people change. While y'all don't know it, I'm sitting down here looking at y'all nephews, y'all brothers and cousins, little clubs and all this. Man, they going through it down here, man. You know what I'm saying, man? It's an emergency, man. For real, man. Because out they lying down here, man. We done been on lockdown 2 weeks. I done seen my ambulance 8 times, man. You know what I'm saying, out my window, man. More than that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm telling these people dying down here, but these people's sons and nephews and brothers and cousins and whatever they is for them people out there, man. You know what I'm saying? They need to be trying to reach them and trying to get them up off this dope and try to get them a better way and something else to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of these dudes calling out there and telling people what's going on and being truthful with them, they lying and they man, be truthful. If you don't buy some dope, tell your people you going to go buy some dope, man, because when the people call your people and telling you just died, they need to know what's going on with you. So it's up to them to contribute to that or say, nah, I ain't gonna do it. These dudes be lying to their people and all this here, man. Hey, man, they could be straight up and reach out for some help, man. But yeah,
Right.
they talking about they hearing about it. I'm watching it, man. I'm watching these dudes get rolled out the door with these sheets over their head and dying, and these people never, you know, say what happened to them no more. So yeah, man, it's a real part of life, man, and it's so ugly, man, because when you done switched over and you see some of this going down, now I done had a chance to sit to the sideline and look at it and say, man, it's ugly, man. It's ugly, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's ugly. So that's why I come to get you, man. I came to get you, fam, because I don't want to see you and the rest of my guys down here in this country no more, man.
Right.
It ain't what's up, man. We in our fitness now. We can't
Right.
do it no more, man. For the little dudes that's coming, man, they show to go crazy within 10 years. That's for sure. So they ain't
Yeah.
even glad for this. It ain't even no physical thing. You know, it's a mental thing. That mentally, they not even ready for this, man. They not even ready for it, man. Saying these people gonna take them through some things, and I guarantee you, after 2 years in here, if it's 20 of them come down here, after 2 years in the penitentiary, they barely not gonna recognize 18 of them, man. I promise you that, man.
Oh, I agree.
If they don't start, you know, keep on them trying to help them, in 2 years, you can have 20 people come down here between the age of 19 and 25. In 3 years, 2 years, 3 years, they people not even gonna recognize them. At least
Damn.
15 of them, bro. That ain't even cost my good stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's so
Yeah.
bad, bro. It's cheapable down here. Yeah, man, I'm gonna come on up here, man. I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate everybody that came through tonight, man. Hopefully we said something to uplift somebody, to inspire somebody, to give somebody some kind of hope, man, because it is such thing as hope, man. You can't never give up faith, man. You can't never give up the struggle because, man, you know, the minute you give up, it could have been the minute that you crossed over. You can't argue with success, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, man, regardless of how hard it gets, or how many people I got standing with me, man, I'm not going to stop reaching for the best until my heart stop, man. You know what I'm saying? So the change that I'm making, it ain't the fool. Nobody ain't picking nobody's change that I need to make within myself. It's something that I need to get clear inside my heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to do better and I want to make peace with the things that I did, the wrongs that I did in life, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to close that chapter of my life because it's the things that I deal with as a person that I'm not happy that I done or participated in. You know what I'm saying? You know, life it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't go back once you get went off it. You know what I'm saying? But from this point forward, I just want to do something and be something better in my next walk in life, man. And I appreciate y'all coming over with me. I appreciate the Spider Homie for joining me, man, on this thing, man. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, for everything, man. But once again, we're at the sit down where it go down, and we'll be back soon, y'all. So stay tuned, man. We appreciate everybody coming through. See y'all next time.
All right. Right on.